Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back. This is Alone Raging and welcome to Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Last time, we created a whole bunch of characters, and this time, we're gonna... Well, I am only gonna be using one, and that's Link. Because I just realized that for this is gonna be a relatively short game, so I'm only gonna use one character so I don't have to like, re-grind millions of hours. Last time we were in Mars Pass and we got some stuff, which is always good. This time we're gonna head to the mine of Cathridges. This is actually not my first time recording this. I tried recording this before, but it froze up on me.
Of my grandfather's grandfather is still a child. No one in this land could challenge the might of the Lilties.
That's nice.
They forged weapons of iron to bring the world under their dominion.
That's also very nice.
But eventually, the mine was exhausted, and the Lilties' unstoppable conquest ground to a halt.
That's not so nice.
The Lilties' ambition vanished along with the iron. They abandoned the mine, where monsters now thrive.
I like your poem. I like how you speak. I like how you speech. Cathridges mine. That's how I'm gonna say it. But yeah, this is only gonna be a relatively short game because I'm only planning to like do like each like main mission one. Oh boy, what's going on here? Alright, first thing you want to do is hit this. Alright, maybe it's just like where I'm yeah, it was where I was standing. It was just like really laggy there for some reason. Alright, we got our new enemy. I was like hitting a post there, so I didn't even see him. You got your orcs. Orcs always not nice to fight, but thankfully we can tank their hits quite easily. Here we got a new enemy. It's a fucking bomb. Anyone want to guess what a bomb does when you try to hit it? It explodes. Alright, right here, what you want to do is actually take your chalice and put it on, so we can change our element to fire. And now you want to have Mog carry that, because Mog is our chalice slave. But I'm going to explain why you want to do this. I'm going to make this relatively short, because I actually want to get 2 dungeons in this time. Yeah, no, revolutionary fact, let's do more than 1 dungeon. Okay, that was like a prolonged battle. It's just like the minecart bursts through. Yeah, this is like the big puzzle. Right here, you want to step on this before even hitting anywhere close to the track, because otherwise it would have gone down there, and we would have to restart the puzzle again. That is not good. Alright, so these guys are a little bit harder, not by much. There's no real... This dungeon... First year, none of the dungeons are really challenging. I cannot even speak. They're not very challenging. There we go. Enunciate my words. 15 gil. I always like 15 gil. Give me more gil. I want more gil. Oh, that was a little bit laggy. Anyway, we're pushing further into this mine. Hit this again. And the reason why I settled on Link and not like Santa is just because I like Clabbits more. There really is no... And I feel most confident about using Link to beat this game, which I've never actually beaten on my own. If you guys actually... Once I beat this game, this will actually be my first time beating it, because I'm gonna just go straight off what I'm doing here. I might grind a little. Like, I'm only gonna show off each dungeon like once, but I'm definitely gonna do some grinding for like artifacts. Like, trust me, second year I'm gonna be doing a lot of grinding on here, just so I can pick up those artifacts. Here, once we hit this, we are done with the minecart puzzle. If you notice, I've been rushing through this dungeon just because I'm gonna be covering some more stuff. I don't even know what I could just rush ahead, but I believe if you go over here, there's some treasure above. You know, I'll grab it because I think it might actually be useful. First, you want to take care of the ground enemies like this bomb, which will explode if you once you die. So don't get an explosion, guys, unless you feel like being Okay, there's a treasure chest over there, but I want to go over here first. Because I do believe... Oh, there's a treasure chest down there. Okay, whatever I'm doing, do not do right now, because I am missing so much treasure. Okay. Do not follow my directions. If you're watching this, do not follow any of these directions I am giving you. Just stay on the ground and get the treasure. And deal with his bullshittery. Watch, like 5 seconds later he's gonna be like, please let me carry it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 4 3/4, 4 7/8, 4 15/16. 5. There we go. Told you. I totally did not cheat. Alright, so the first chest is over here. You don't really get a good stone life. Not very useful in solo. Here you get 20 gil, which is infinitely more useful. Here, push me. Here's another enemy. These are ogres. Well, the other enemies we were fighting were orcs. They are a lot more bulky and a lot more heavy hitting, but we are tankish enough to survive them. I want the cat spell. And what sucks is that the first time I recorded this, I got like a +3 artifact from this dungeon. Like this dungeon overall gives the best artifacts, but it's hardest to do in terms of boss. Well, not enemies per se, but the boss I find a little bit more difficult than the other two we faced. Sadly, he does not give the Earth Pendant or the Moogle Pocket, so if you want those, you're going to have to farm. Those are honestly the most important ones that you get from year 1. If you're like doing like one of those, like, you can only do a dungeon once runs in this game, and those, without a doubt, are the most important that you want. Alright, so we're above a river and we've progressed pretty deep. That means we're approaching the boss soon. I'm just hoping he doesn't give too much trouble because he's usually relatively calm on Cycle 1. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about for Cycle 1, don't worry, this will all be explained starting year 3. Alright, so we can just keep on continuing on. No, we gotta do another bendy bend. And I swear, Mog, if during the boss you tell me, here we got a new enemy, it's a orc mage. Aren't those things fun? Not. Alright, so just deftly dodge those people. Here you got a slice of meat and some more gold. And here's the boss chamber. This is getting tense. Can I just like go through a door? Do. Well, I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong. Alright, here's the Orc King. I actually know his official name. He is gonna have some attacks up his sleeve. He's gonna have this fire spell that he uses. That is pretty decent range, I'd say. He likes to spam that a lot, so that's when you can go in for some free hits if you're a melee attacker. If not, you can just get out of the range and easily cast a spell by that. But since we're a melee, he does have that spin attack which will push you back. He does have this hammer attack. But unlike other bosses we've seen, well, Malvar was the same throughout the whole fight. He does not change his weapons, or he's not like the crab that changes like his stuff immediately. He is very heavy hitting. Well, not heavy hitting, but he can combo you easily. So make sure to keep watch out for your health, as minions are tougher than normal. I think these fire attacks can burn you, so as standard, as just a recommendation, don't get hit by them. But for the most part, I'm really only gonna... He ain't gonna hit me today. I'm just gonna run away with my hearts get to like half. So literally what I'm doing here is just spamming alright, if I can get far enough away, he does start to attack you more melee after a while. Alright. So we just gotta continue this little charade he's going. Log, you doing okay there, bud? I think we've almost entered his second stage. Here it is. You have two options at this point. He is entering self-destruct mode. You can either run away to a corner and wait for him to explode, or you can melee him to end this faster. If you do not kill him by the time he explodes, I'm pretty sure you die, or you get hit with a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna melee him because I'm confident that we can kill him. You get a lot of time, so regardless of which option you do, that once you give him 25% health or lower, you win the fight. Well, unless you stay and you die. Or if his minions get you. I think his minions stop spawning for that part. Not sure though. I ain't no expert on this game. And so with that boss being, we meet the tree that can only produce one drop of mirth. But that dungeon only took us 13 minutes. Well, actually, it took me less before because I just bum rushed straight ahead. This time I actually got a little bit of treasure. And there's a reason why you want to turn your element to fire. I'm not even going to try to sing that. New diary entry. Mail Moogle. Cupo. Here you go, Cupo. It's a letter from Link's mom, Hermia. Mother's worries. So how does it feel to be out on the road? We miss you very much. Is there anything you need out there? Don't hesitate to ask for anything you need, alright? I need more food. I need more money. I need more love. And Link is our blacksmith, I think. So let's send them some bronze, because we won't really need it in the future. We're not like I can't do multiplayer on here, so can't give it to any other person. And for now on, we're just going to be using, like, I think we can finish up the iron and inflicting. Well, you talked to the right person here. Well, we're gonna get the better options. Oh, never mind. Scratch what I said. You do get a Earth Pendant. This is what I was talking Well, I think it was another one's like Dragon's Whisker. Oh, still gonna take a +3 artifacts because right now that's amazing, even if we aren't using a lot of magic. Alright, so this happens at the end of the year. This is actually what caused this game to freeze up. Well, it was after a while because I was trying to record the whole thing going on. So I'm only gonna show this for a little bit. The morning of my departure was here at last. I tried to brace myself for the journey ahead. There was a field along the main road where I decided to camp until sunrise. Tomorrow, I set out in search of Murph. It's basically going to read all your journal entries for that year. I can just do those at the beginning of the next year. So we can just get the same feeling. I'll just explain. Shh, catch. Not far from the village, someone called to me. The man introduced himself as Soul Rocked, leader of the caravan from Alphataria. This is why I wanted to get all the people, because then it's like very diverse. It seems that news of my caravan had already reached them. They showed me much kindness, and a Moogle named Stixican gave me a lesson in combat. Alright, so this is basically what happens every year. They like hold torches to it, they get the Murph. It's like a little transformation thing. But yeah, this is just like a cool combination because it shows like each of the races like working together. I mean, I can show off dance for a little bit, but after a while I fear this game's gonna crash. I honestly fear. This last time it did, and I was like, no, don't freeze. That's why I did not get this out early. I'm sorry for this coming out so late. Like, I'm trying to keep on rotation, but it's hard to keep on so many game series, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing this many series in the future. Maybe I'll confine myself to 1 or 2, so I mean, this right now is causing this to run pretty crap. Alright, so yeah, it's working. So they're just gonna enter the little dance, and they're gonna just go through. Hello there. Yeah, so it's just gotta freeze. Yeah, see how it's freezing? So I can just read these in the morning. So let's start the next year. With my first journey behind. This is where it froze because I think I was letting it go through on. My caravan had finally come home before setting out. I had only heard stories of the world outside. Once out there, I found excitement, surprise, and a bit of hardship. Whenever I close my eyes, I vividly remember all my adventures as I searched for mirth. Tonight is the festival. It's time to celebrate. Alright, and with those parting words, those Hell's Caravan Year 2. And so every year, the Miasma stream switched the elements. You need to change your element. And if you look where we are, Hell on the bottom southeast. Yeah, okay, I know my directions. You can see before we had the fire stream to worry about. Not fire, water stream. And that moved up 1. And this year, it's fire. Now remember when I said change your element to fire while you're in that dungeon? This is why. Alright, so we're at the beginning of a new year. Alright, and first thing I'm going to do is find my father. Belongo. Every year they are going to give you money. I think it increases based on how much they like you, what gear you're on. Remember, you have unlimited money gear, so if you just need to grind up money, do like dungeons. Actually, do dungeons and sell the stuff you get from them. Actually, you get some really good stuff, like Mithril. I think we can actually find Mithril dungeons in this year. So basically, go up here. Remember how last year I think that I got that on camera. You get a bronze shard this year. So last year was a vegetable seed, so it eventually gets better. You actually get really good stuff up there, and not a lot of people actually know about it. So, be adventurous. And actually, Father, Can you make something for me? Alright, never mind. We can just continue on. We're pretty good. I think we have time for one more dungeon. Or actually, I don't know. My plan was to get through 2 dungeons, but I spent a little too long in that last one. And now the dungeons are going to get only more complex. But you can revisit. If you feel like you're not ready for these new Year 2 dungeons, you can revisit the last ones. You're just not going to get mirth. Oh god, poor music. Well, how was your first year there? Before you settle again, there's something I must tell you. Be sure to come back, even if you can't fill your chalice with mirth. You'll die. You'll die. There was once a young fool who sought to cleanse the world of miasma. Now miasma remains while no one knows what's become of the boy. He's probably dead. If he was stuck out there without the crystal, he'd probably dead. Every one of us is bound to fate. Straying from your destiny will only invite danger. Remember these words. You must return to hell. Okay, I'll return to hell. This is one. Alright, so before I move on, can anyone notice something different? Let's see, we have hell, we have the Riverbell Path, we have the port, we have the miasma stream, and then we have that thing. That's something called the Goblin Wall. And let me progress on. Yep, event. I was just waiting for an event to happen. Oh, what happened here? Hello there. How's everything with you? We ran into the Black Knight, you see. I've always wanted to see how strong a warrior he really is, so I challenged him. He fought with nothing as disciplined as swordsmanship. He just lunged at us wildly while shouting something. It was like a great storm, terrible and full of wrath. Should you ever see the Black Knight on your travels, stay as far away from him as you can. New diary entry! Alright, so we know the Black Knight is pretty damn serious about his job. And, oh no, I wanted to show something we're probably gonna run into another. Yeah. I mean, yeah, random events are nice, but they're not exactly the best. Oh, hey, it's your thieving buttholes again. Hello there. If you guys forgot who these guys, they raided our thing while we weren't looking. They stole a carrot from us. My Pamas, sure, hurt his leg, so I'm stranded here. Could you possibly spare a loaf of bannock? I need to soak it in medicine and apply it. If you can't, a bag of flour will work well. Do I have either? Do I even have flour? Heh, alright, that should be enough time for him. You're a mighty fine actor, Kupo. Alright, let's... Oh, Gramps, is that your grandpa? Hey, you old geezer, how'd it go? Got some booty? I'm gonna assume he means treasure in this case. Mecca. Kupo? Hey, I'm talking to you. Right. There's no need to shout. I can hear you just fine. While you distract sucker, I'll sneak up and make off with the loot. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. So where's the loot? Huh? Don't play dumb. You're trying to keep it all for yourself. Uh-oh. What's wrong? How long was I asleep? Sleeping on the job. Quite literally. I knew it. That's priceless. Oh my god. Like, they're just like amateur thieves. Another event. I'm trying to show something off here, folks. Are you guys the Black Knights? Hail, Caravaneer. Greetings and good day. Okay. Thanks. I know they eventually give you stuff, I believe. So if we go back to Riverbell Path, we can see, even though it's a new year, the tree still needs time to recover. Remember what Stitskin said? We need 2 years for it to recover. And so, I'm not going to be doing a dungeon in this episode. But if you needed fire, like if you do not do what I suggested, you would need to do the Goblin Wall, which will actually switch to Earth, which I believe you'll need for next year. No. But since we have fire, let's dally up. I do want to show off a new area though. Well, actually, no, I just want to end up in a new area, and then next time we can start exploring. I will cover the Goblin Wall in year 2 because it's actually a pretty cool dungeon. It's just long. Like that'll probably. Why was my button over the X button all that time? That would have been very bad. Alright, so we can see where the iron mine downs again. And what you want to do here is go here and change your element to water. You can go back to these places to grind, don't worry. And I want to enter Mars Path just quickly. This is an area I want to show. Remember how those Selkie merchants were here last time? We could buy like blueprints off them? Which I think I bought. Look who's not here. Yeah, by whatchamacallit, odd years. They live me odd years, so if you are unlucky in your timing, you have to wait a year for them. I think they give reduced prices on their wares, so it's good. And so you can get fire back through the goblin mines, so you're not stuck here permanently. And so since we have water, we can pass through to get to this new area. I think we're actually approaching. This year you can get the second heart upgrade thing. I do not know about command slot upgrades. That's why I want to do off-screen grinding for artifacts so I know where to find them. Oh, we get a random artifact in this new area, the Vale of Alphataria, which is the capital of this game. Oh, that's so cute. He's like bobbing it again. Oh my god. That's adorable. Hopefully that thing doesn't fall and they keep on running. Oh my god. Oh, I totally forgot what I was going to do. Well, this is a new area. Next time we're going to visit the capital. And then we're going to go to these new dungeons. Alright. Well, before we go, that seemed like an ending, didn't it? Nope, we're going to read through the rest of those diaries. Okay, don't look, spoilers. Spoilers. Alright, so I wound my way through the vivid green hills and followed the path to reach the river bell. All my attention seemed to flow away with the river bell's serene currents. As I pressed onward, I slew many goblins. I soon saw a rainbow over a great river. Who could have known that I would fight a giant crab surrounded by such beauty? I wouldn't. I came across the caravan from Alphataria today. The town was already abuzz with talk of the Black Knight, but Sol had more tales to tell. Sol spoke with such enthusiasm that he actually seemed to admire him. It is astonishing how quickly word of the Black Knight has spread in spite of the way Miasma isolates every town. Well, he's sort of a big threat, as we saw from those lilies. Today I decided to take a side road for a change of pace. To my surprise, I heard someone call up to my caravan. It was a group of kindly-looking clavets. A look on their clothes told me they probably hailed from the Fields of Fawn, which we cannot visit yet, but we can visit eventually. The Miasma Stream. Many caravans have passed through, and now I will follow in their tracks. Someday, others will follow me. I feel like I have become a small part of history. That you have. I ran across the caravan from Luda. Those two Selkies are some characters. They seem to be enjoying the journey more than observing their duty. It was a refreshing outlook, but it worried me. I began to understand how Sol of Alphataria must have felt about me. Ouch. As I approach the mushroom forest, I somehow feel like I'm shrinking. Each toadstool I pass seems taller than the last. Now I know I'm inside the forest. I'm walking along a rooftop of mushrooms. Although a Malboro blocked my path, I prevailed and collected a drop of myrrh. That's right. Mars Pass. This land was once the home of the Lilties, with the iron weapons they wrought here. Wrought. Not rotting like a broken weapon. I'm talking about like building. They once ruled the entire world. Now, this place is but a small town at a crossroads. Time washes away everything. Joy. Agony. Everything. Well, I'm going to end off here. If you guys like this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.